Welcome back everyone to an instance of one where today we are outside of Scarhold and heading to the west because we are going to be running Glimmerdeep. For Glimmerdeep we have two prerequisites. One is that you be at least level 121 and the other is that you discover the location of Glimmerdeep on the map. And Glimmerdeep is right here, just below where we have the large tech tank. So we just go down this road, get near Glimmerdeep, and we will unlock the instance. Getting to this particular instance is a lot easier than for the storm wall because in this case we have this nice road leading all the way up to the path. So we just have to take the road out of Scarhold and follow it west, and then of course it turns north as it does here, and soon enough we'll get to the location. Yes, you do have to worry about the occasional goblin and other beasties along the way, especially if you are much closer to level 121, but that's just a minor inconvenience. There is one point where we have to go a little bit off the road because this bridge is not only guarded by a couple of orcs. That wouldn't be too much of a problem if there was a bridge still. But we do have this log bridge right beside it, which is protected by a troll if you are closer to 121. It's a bit of a signature one, so it shouldn't be too difficult to get through there. What we have to do though is to cross the log bridge and then head on our way up towards Glimmerdeep. You know you're getting close when you approach a waterfall with another bridge, and the area is guarded by another troll, maybe even some hobgoblins. And just as you get to this campsite right here, you'll see it says the Glimmerdeep. That's the point where you'll unlock the discovery deed. Right up ahead is a portal into the Glimmerdeep. But that's into the public version of the Glimmerdeep. What we want is the instance, so that means we'll be opening up the instance panel as usual, where we can find the Glimmerdeep instance along with that'll be the Gray Mountains. Right, here it is, the Gray Mountains, Glimmerdeep. Actually, it starts at 118, not 121. So you only have to be 118, anywhere from 118 to, of course, the level cap. So now let's run this at 140, since that's the level of my current character.
An Orcish faction now occupies much of Glimmerdeep, pillaging its wealth for who knows what master, and standing in the path of the Gelruka settlement of their ancient lands.
So we now here oh, hello! We have a few orcs over through here, so we have to deal with them. We also have this mining cart, which is going to prove useful at some point. So we'll follow the mining tracks, see what we have here, and eventually we'll get this mining cart to a location that could be useful. I've always tricky to remember this particular one. There you go. We have to deal with these. So we have to... Oh, I forgot about the pale folk. So we got pale folk. We've got orcs. No, we'll be angry. We won't be angry with you. You'll be dead. There you go. But we'll see as I walk through the tracks around here and see if I can remember where we have. Oh, Hobgoblin Driver. Oh, I guess I can go up there. And I think that cart comes in use becomes pretty useful later on. It has a couple of purposes. Let's go through here, and anything up here that I need? Is that it? Alright, I was expecting something else here. One of the problems is that we've got 3 different versions of the Glimmerdeep. We, of course, have the version that's in this instance. We have the version that's in the... I think there's a version in the dailies. There's the public version. All sorts of fun little versions in there. So I sometimes conflate one with the other. And of course we've got trolls all over the place, which are the real annoyance here. So if you like killing trolls, this is a nice place to go. Hey! And of course if you like flying. Alright, now, I think I went, did I go this way already? No, I didn't. Maybe I should head back to the mining cart sometime and start to... Oh! You don't want to pick fights with Gundabad! He's telling this to the character that has already completed Gundabad. Alright, let's see. So nothing there. Oh yeah, and there's also at least one mission in Glimmerdeep. So yes, all sorts of opportunities to head over to that area. Now, this is of course a place where I very often get lost and confused, which is probably not all that unusual. Me being lost and confused, or people getting lost and confused, I'm not too sure which one I meant there, probably both. The miners up ahead are not pleased by your presence. Okay. Now, I think this is the one where you have to get somebody's attention by activating certain areas with that minecart that we talked about earlier. The only way forward is this recently repaired rickety bridge. I serve Thruglok. That's good to hear, I think. You're not through with Thruglok, right? Alright. Oh. Oh, there's a pale worker right by. I was wondering where that pale worker was. Now it's a dead worker. Now let's see. Rickety bridge. Well, let's head on across. This chasm has been... Oh, the chasm has been safely traversed. Well, that's nice to hear. This lever is missing a part. Alright. Well, I suppose that means I'm going to have to get a part. So, oh, okay. I need to use the cart in order to get past that opening there. Alright, that's what I need the cart for this particular section. As I said, remembering what all you need the mine cart for is sometimes tricky. Now, where is that mine cart again? Oh, I left it at the beginning. So they do like to remind you of the potential uses of the minecart. So I think I just have to get rid of this guy, go back, and retrieve the minecart, which I suppose I'll do that now. It might be easier if you just bring the minecart with you in the first place. These levers control the directions the minecart can travel. So we just follow this along, and eventually it'll take us to where we need to go. Now in this case, there's only one direction. Lift the lever. And continue along the way. And eventually, we should meet a little bit of a crossroads, right? There we go. Since I've managed to scout the path before, at least I know about where it's going, that I'll be following right-hand rule. I suppose if you remember the instance better than I did, there'd be less of a problem on it. Now, is this thing going to go right? Does this thing follow the right-hand rule? This thing apparently does. Yeah, alright. It goes up this way. Guess it's going at a decent pace. It's going faster than I think it is because I would have thought that, well, I'm outrunning it slightly, I guess. Now, when it hits the webs here... Oh, there's one right here. I missed that for a moment. It turns around and then heads on. So I pretty much traced out the path it's taking it, because it seems to be following a pretty strict right-hand rule, and I suppose that might change later, but that seems to be a pattern that I have not really noticed before. Now, is this going to just belie what I just said? Oh, I have to flip that switch. Of course, because that one thinks it's been going that way, so you have to hit the other switch. All right. I understand. I want to hit the second switch. So that goes in the second one. There we go. Turn around. You're turning me in circles, aren't you? Ah. That's what this entire thing is, to do a little bit of a loop so that it can do that. And I think this goes up to the bridge now, right? Yeah, up to the bridge. And we can go and see what's on the other side. We know what's on the other side. We have that. Is this what I want, or do I want the one on the other side? Oh, that's the one I want. Sometimes when you have two there, you're trying to wonder, all right, now which of the two is the one that goes in the direction I want? And that's sort of the trickiest thing on this whole matter. But I think this is the last leg up. Now, let's see, which is one? Oh, yes, that's the one I want. All right, so turn right here. And I think that just breaks through that location, and I have the thing open, right? Shouting can be heard from the scaffolding up ahead. Alright, goblins can be heard up here. Alright, your turn. And up here.
These mines aren't yours. I was paid well to keep it that way. This will be quick.
If you say so.
Feel my might. I am Froglock the Deathless. You can't win. I've survived cave-ins and avalanches. Try and stop me. I fought in the pit of nameless things. You are but another notch for me. The Herald gave this mine to Gundabad. It is not yours.
Alright, now he dropped the... Alright, said that it dropped some missing gears I need in order to do some repairs from where I was earlier. Alright? I think that's just to keep you from getting too far ahead in there. Alright, so we get Another one of those coins that you get from these instances, plus marks of the long beards, and an enhancement rune. And apparently there. Oh, a troll. I guess he's the welcoming committee for starting the second part of the story. Uh 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 uh. Your turn to die. There you go. Now, let's follow the minecart, I guess, and continue on our way. This time we'll see if this is more efficient than what I did last time. Okay, let's. Okay. Hey, stop that! I guess instigating the troll while he's next to the pale folk is one way to. Actually, it's a goblin, not a pale folk. Oh well. Either way, whichever they are, I'll spill your blood. Yeah. That I was about to say the same thing to you. There you go. Oh, actually, let's get that serious wound off of me, or they will spill my blood. All right, now I think this is the one I need to go. I guess if you've defeated them, they assume that you have repaired it. All right. Now we've got this little fork in the road here. We need to go. Well, that's not going to get us anywhere. So which switch is the one that we want? Obviously not that one, because all that does is lead to a couple more goblins. Said sometimes I have trouble remembering which of the various switches gets me to the direction I want to go. Alright, so we go. But I guess I'm still following right hand rule by doing it that way. And let's see, so obviously we eliminated that one. So is that the one I want? Obviously, that's the one I wanted. I think I needed to go up there, right? I think that's my next area. Leaders from Gunabad are nowhere to be found. Yeah. I actually needed right-hand rule for that one. So that's a pattern I did not notice before, even though I often follow such a pattern myself. It looks like the right way is a bit literal in that. Alright, here we go. Are you telling me that this is actually going to activate the one on the far side? Yep. Alright, let's do that. Since that little slip up there means I had to go left this time, and I think this is where things get a little weird. There must be a way to attract some attention. Well, first of all, we'll kill a couple of hobgoblins. That might get somebody's attention. It might be easier if we clear this place out first. Then we can worry about attracting somebody's attention. That's your turn and your turn. And we can... Anybody else here? Yes, because we are going to have to send the minecart down this way. Because the plan is going to be to... activate all these gears here. And there are 3 of them, I think, that we're going to have to activate. Yeah, there's one more worker right over here. So this really makes things a little bit trickier then. Alright, now. Oh, I keep on forgetting that there is some mesh here that can hold you up. Now, let's see. I think we can start violating right-hand rule here. Assuming, yeah. Okay, so just turn left here because I need to create a ruckus. Activates the gears and the whole structure begins to shake. And we send it back. Now I'll send it this direction. Send it. I think this will give me a left turn again. No, it doesn't give me it. Yeah, that's the thing I always have trouble remembering. Which one is actually, I think... Is it this one? This is where I always have the trickiest bit of remembering which way to go on there. Right now we head on this way to activate the second one. There you go. And we do it one more time. Well, obviously I need to hit the right lever. This lever. And we do that. And this one? Good. We are back down this way, and that's the third one. Over the noise of the gears. Aha, here we are. Our...
Look, no, we got company. I see them, Ghost. We are Ghost, no, and nothing defeats us. I'll smash it. I'll handle this, no. Try and stop me.
Yeah, I'm trying. I know it was...
Ghost, you fool. I'll take over from here.
Okay.
Well, that didn't work, did it? Quit playing around. Arrow gives us hope. No, we must work together if we're to kill these pests. For Gundabad.
For Gundabad. That is the second boss and final boss here. And that is the Glimmerdeep, which is a study on how to manipulate a rail cart or a mine cart, and maybe you can do it better than I can. But that's it for this instance, the Glimmerdeep instance, where we have managed to take care of a two-headed troll. And we'll see you next time, where we are going to go to the Steel Keep in the next episode of An Instance of One.